Hi everyone, I'm Mel from Cloud9 White.
I'm Alexis.
I'm Jazzy.
I'm Kat.
I'm Bob.
And this is The Nines presented by AT&T. Let's get everyone hyped up then. I'm gonna hype up my teammates. Alexis, my one-tap goddess, my comedian, Jazzy, my zoomer.
Is that a compliment?
My zoomer, my little prodigy zoomer, cracked aim, high sense user, Katsumi, my low sense, confident goddess, Bob, the one and only, Bob Supremacy, we hug and love Bob, the best. I don't know what to say, there's just not many words. And that's it, it's everybody. I don't need that.
There's not really much to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm kind of just like here.
Mel, you had some insane calls. Like, you're like the best IGL ever, I think. Like, biggest brain ever. Like, probably 1,000 IQ, if I had to guess. Like, if you had to test it, it would be 1,000, yeah.
Thank you.
Like at least 1,500, as long as
Yeah, probably about 1,500,
yeah.
Guys, I know it's like really difficult to like compliment me, but like you could try. Like, you
That's
could
my
try.
compliment. You're a bad bitch. Like I'm sorry.
So I just
like I think they're like
Lexi, you're so good, you guys.
Oh my god, thank you. I
So
try really
good.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
you're my favorite teammate. Tied 4 ways.
Tied what?
Tied 4 ways.
Oh, thanks, Kat.
My favorite zoomer.
Favorite zoomer?
Yeah, you have the best satchel movement ever.
Oh, thanks.
Because you're the most lighthearted one on this team.
Yeah.
You bring a very pure energy to the team. It's very lighthearted. I hope you know that.
I've never seen Jazzy rage in my whole life. Honestly,
Even
that's
after-
never
In
happened.
ranked, I will rage though.
Yeah, but you rage and you're like laughing. Like, you're not even
She's
actually
like,
mad.
oh my god, I just whipped. I'm like, dude, I'm raging. I'm literally crying in the bathroom. Like,
There's never bad energy when Jazzy is involved.
True. Unless you make me mad.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen Jazzy mad one time. Like actually
no,
mad.
like genuine. Even after the PO3, Jazzy was just like, all right.
She
We'll
just
go
hopped
next.
on
She
ranks.
literally said go next, and you hopped on ranked right after. I was like, oh my god, Jazz. Honestly, that's actually a lot of good mental composure. A lot of people your age aren't like that at all. We are very grateful for our zoomer.
Love you, Jazzy.
I don't think I've ever seen a higher headshot percentage in like any game in my life besides when Kat is playing. Like I don't think she knows what a body shot is. Like to be honest, she really doesn't.
I've never seen a body shot ever. It's kinda
No,
weird.
literally ever.
No, not once. She only gets headshots.
Yeah. I heckin' love Bob.
I heckin' love Bob.
Period.
Oh god, 100%.
No, Bob is like super vocal. I know it doesn't seem like that on the outside, but like in game, Bob is like, and like always like super vocal and like getting us together to like make like really good plays. So Bob is insane at that. We heckin' love Bob.
We heckin' love Bob.
I hope Bob heckin' loves Bob too.
Yeah.
Love you, Bob.
It was kind of expected to win 5 in a row, to be honest, because like I understand how much work we put in and how much we work harder than other teams. So, I mean, it would kind of be weird if we didn't win 5 times in a row, to be honest.
Yeah, I think every other Game Changers up until now has been kind of like freelo. And this one was definitely like a little more like we had to like exert more energy into it and like show up really at our best, but it was still easy. So
It's pretty fun this time.
yeah,
Normally it's
it
kind
was
of
actually
like, I wouldn't say
fun.
dreadful, but
It's kind of boring
my God,
sometimes.
boring.
Yeah,
This
normally
one
it
was
is
not
boring.
boring.
It's just like fuck who's gonna get the most stats.
But this time it was actually kind of competitive. And like shout out to SR. Shout
was
out
kinda
to
fun.
Misfits. Yeah, Jess, you got to run it down hard in the
I got
finals.
to run it down.
I blacked out. You guys let me know what happened. I genuinely, I got up so fast and I started screaming
you
that
got a head
I actually got lightheaded, I swear.
Yeah,
even know what happened.
I think we killed the last person and then we all just jumped up and
I know,
started
we all
screaming.
We were screaming and like hugging and stuff. Like it was really good.
Yeah.
It was the first time we like won anything like in person together. So that was pretty cool.
Won anything in person together first time, and also first time like playing a tournament together in person, and like
Yeah.
that was just I don't
That made
know.
it like extra special.
Yeah.
And, like extra cool.
It's also the fact that it was a comeback and it was after we came back like 3 times. So after that, like when we finally won, it was like 14-12, like I actually got such a rush, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's probably the most adrenaline has probably like gone through my body at any point.
Literally 2 comebacks from 9-3 and 10-4 in person, first time boot camping, and we won. Like that's insane, actually.
No, it doesn't feel better to win together at all, actually.
It feels
It
worse.
actually, like, it stinks in there.
Oh my god.
There's, like,
no.
leftover food from, like, a week ago. Like, no, it's awful.
Yeah, these girls are gross.
No, I'm joking, but I think it's awesome. I mean, we've seen each other, like, at, like, random, like, LAN, like, once, twice. And then we've had, like, content days in LA together, so we've been with each other in person before. But, like, boot camping is a whole different story. Like, we can all, like, hang out afterwards and, like, really just hang out the entire day. I'm not even joking, from, like, 11 a.m. until like 11 p.m. longer. We're all just like hanging out, like working on the game together, like just doing random stuff. I feel like it really builds good chemistry.
It's also cool to see everybody's like weird habits and like things that they do, and like everyone's sleep schedules. Like Bob barely sleeps, and I learned that like when we were at boot camp, and like, dude, like Kat will come to sleep at like 5 a.m. and I'm already like passed out. Like, I don't know. It's just funny to see like how everybody operates just like on a daily basis when they're at home. Like just getting to know everybody even better than like I already do.
Kat's like a lizard. We learned that too.
Kat's
She's
like
a reptilian.
how is she?
She's cold-blooded, dude.
Oh yeah,
I need to
Kat
go
is
outside.
freezing constantly. That's true.
She's like wearing a jacket. She's like, this is not enough. I need to go outside and get the sun rays. She lays on the concrete. That was a joke. That was a joke. She doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It was like perfect timing for Annie to like come to us and say she like wasn't super happy competing anymore, and also Bob stepping down from Sonics at the same time, because it was like a no-brainer that we wanted to pick up Bob after that. But obviously we were upset that Annie was leaving, but we also didn't want her to like be forced to compete with us. And she's obviously much happier now being a streamer, and we all still love her a lot, so.
It really was like the perfect storm, like how everything came about.
Yeah, the stars like aligned.
Yeah.
Perfectly. After the open qualifier where we played like Dark Zero, and we lost to Dark Zero, that's when Annie like approached the team, and I think Bob was free at that point. I think that was just like the timeline, if I remember correctly. But she approached the team afterwards, and she was like super stressed out about like competing, and that's just something that she just didn't want to do anymore. And at the time, Bob I think had been, not to spoil, I know Bob, you had been trialing with other teams at that point too. And so like literally it was like perfect timing to catch her, because there was like a small window where we could trial her before she had made like a decision.
No, I don't think so. It was pretty easy to pick T9 White, to be honest.
I think from our POV it was a lot easier than Bob's, because Bob you have to like go through several different teams, but like for us we were like, we only want Bob. Like there was like no one else we really wanted to consider. Yeah. And so from our POV it was like, oh, like we just slot in like one other person for like a week or two. And for Bob I think it might be a bit more like complex.
It wasn't like that difficult, just because Bob also slotted perfectly into Annie's role. Like it literally could not have been more perfect, because we didn't have to make any role swaps like other teams probably would have. So that was like really, really easy for us.
Yeah, I think just something that we wanted and like for a long time on the team is just like having like a stronger voice, like in game and stuff. And I think Bob really brings that as well.
And 100%, Annie has left like huge mark on the scene for sure. Like I don't think anyone can ever take that away from her. And honestly, like outside of us, like if we were to like lose an event, I don't think it would ever be like an era. I don't think anyone else would ever have like an era or like a dynasty or anything like that in Game Changers. Like I think Annie has definitely left like a huge mark. And I mean, you can see that too. Like a lot of our fans like look up to Annie still. It's not like she passed away or anything. Like she's still here. She's like, she was watch partying our games even, and those were actually hilarious. I watched them back.
Did you watch them back? Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. She was doing it with Roy. It was so sweet. They were so funny. Like they're actually such a good duo. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to watch that now. Like I have to.
We have to watch it together because I watched it.
Can we please?
Like
I'm not kidding. I actually want to so bad.
She said Jazzy's the coolest person I've ever met in esports. That's actually what she said.
Really?
She's like, Jazzy's the coolest person. It's like not even close.
That's true.
That's so
And Jazzy's the coolest person on the team. Like she's just like, I don't know, superstar.
Superstar. I wish.
We're back to the compliment section now.
Sorry. Yeah, you can just edit that in.
It's very hot. Kind of too hot.
The facility is amazing though.
Yeah.
Playing here is like insane. Like the paying, the setups, like everything is like couldn't ask for more. I'm really happy to be here.
100%. It's cool seeing everyone in person. Literally, I don't think we got to play on 1 ping once. Wait, no, we did. We had one game we got to play on 1 ping. Everything else is like 20 ping, which is perfect. Because I know
Which
you
game?
normally get what, 60, 50?
To Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jazzy,
You get like 30, 40, 30, 40.
you get about the same, no?
Yeah.
I think I get normally the lowest. I get like 8 ping. And then I don't know how much
Texas?
ping Bob got. Not to Texas, to Illy. But like normally we would get Illy because
Oh, I get like 20 to LA.
Oh yeah, I get like 20.
Okay though.
We had like 50 challenges, not gonna
Oh
lie.
my god.
We had so many challenges. Literally going into the qualifier, we were a bit late and then we got DQ'd and then we made it through the qualifier and then we had to make a lower bracket run in the main event and we've never had to do that before and we've
That was
never
fun.
like lost a series, so that was like something else. Like it's just crazy that so much new things are happening. Like we picked up Bob, we were boot camping, 90 things go wrong in the event. And we
things go
still
wrong in real life too.
Yes, in real life, and like we still end up winning 3-1, and it's like, dude, it really shows like our resilience as a team.
Yep, like we went from winning, like never dropping a series ever, to having to go through the lower bracket in the open qualifier and the main event. It was a lot. Like I think that we could have been easily overwhelmed, but like we didn't let that get to us. I mean, Shopify obviously is like the obvious answer. Like they gave us some real competition this event. We had to play like at our best. Like there is no slacking playing against them. And yeah, I think they really improved a lot since the last time we saw them. Yeah, I can't take that away from them. So.
I thought Lexi and Kat stood out actually.
Thanks.
And Jazzy and Mel.
And
Wow,
Bob.
that's actually.
Those are like probably the 4 players I could think of.
I was saying like this event I thought it was really cool because like I feel like everyone had such important like rounds and huge impacts like map to map and like every single match we played. I don't think it was like one person like doing XYZ. Like I think you can 100% attribute everything, all the credit goes to every single player in the team. Like no, there's no argument, no doubt about that. Like everyone came up huge this tournament at every point.
I think Bonita brought some experience that team needed. But if we're talking about individual players, I think we should bring up Cat Triggered. Like, how can we not? Like, she popped
Triggered.
off. We love her.
Stop. I love her. I'm gonna start simping right now. Stop. No, I love Triggered so much. She's such an insane duelist, and I feel like that was like one of our first games in the qualifier, and you could just definitely feel her presence in the server, and all of us were like, okay, she's just popping off.
Literally.
Like genuinely, we all like had to give her credit like in the middle of the game.
She's like the only player in the Game Changers where it's like, okay, if we see her, like, we turn around. Like, yeah, I don't know.
It's also kind of easy to like bounce back from, I mean, we don't have like a bad half against them or anything, but it was just like, she was just owning us. And it's just kind of easy to bounce back when it's like, okay, she's like just popping off. Literally, we either just avoid her or like mentally, it's just like, we're not getting outplayed like on a macro level. It's literally just, she's just going in and like having an insane day. So it's kind of easy to like bounce back from those situations too. But yeah, shout out to Triggered. Yeah, I think we have a bunch of different comps actually. Ever since picking up Bob, I don't know if it's just like a complete coincidence, but like we've been experimenting like on Icebox, on Ascent, on Breeze we've been experimenting. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I think this is the first time where we really just like sat down and we're like, okay, let's just play a different agent every scrim we have today, like and see like what feels best. That's not really an approach we've had before, but I don't know. That's just like another thing that like bringing on Bob like is like possible and stuff. Yeah, I think it worked out really well for us, but that's where our double controller comps came from on both Breeze and Icebox.
I don't want to like take anything away from Misfits because I do feel like they played well, but I will say like we had a 2-hour break and we just didn't warm back up. Like we were all cold going into that game, and I don't think we warmed up till the second half. So we started off slow and then we just weren't able to like close it out. But we definitely learned from that, and we like made our Fracture a lot better after that, and we ended up like winning Fracture in the finals. And I think it showed a lot of our weaknesses in that map as well that we could have like learned from. Yeah. But I do feel like we just like went into it a little bit cold and we weren't warmed back up, and we definitely made sure to warm up when we had a break after that because we were just like whiffing our shots a lot. But I do think Misfits played it well as well.
How am I gonna put this? Like we've never really had to like lose first map and then come back from that in Game Changers before, and now we did it what, like twice in the like event. I don't know, it mattered. I think just like having that experience really helped us like in grand finals when we lost first map. Like, oh, like it's not over. It really is just like the first map, you know. It's a BO3, BO5 for a reason.
You know, when we dropped our first series to Shopify, like I feel bad for the teams in the lower bracket, both in the qualifier and in the main event. Because if you look at when we like lost a map, well, in the qualifiers it was a forfeit loss. But if you look at it, we obliterated every team after that. Literally, like if you go in the lower bracket of Game Changers, like we rolled through Sanrios, we rolled through Dignitas, we rolled through TSM, like it was not even close. Yeah. it wasn't close to the grand finals. Like, we just dominated. I think it was because we were all just like, what we took away from like losing the first time, we were all like frustrated, but not in like a way that is like tilting to like your teammates, but in a way that like fuels you to do better.
Yeah, and it was literally the same when we lost to like Shopify and when we had our Immortals forfeit loss. Like, we were like upset for like 10 minutes and then we got over it and we just used it to like make us play better and like fuel us to win more. Like, we could have sat there and sulked for like hours, but we didn't do that. We just like got over it and got better.
I mean, like, yeah, I was upset, but like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it happens, so you just move on, and that's what I did. And I obviously, it showed throughout like finals and like the main event that it pushed me to do better and like play well throughout the series. So I feel confident in like the future of Game Changers team because I think there's like a lot of like young talent, like even younger than me, that are like gonna come into the scene like maybe even like next year and like show what they got. And it's like, it's pretty good to show like what you've got in Game Changers and like get like poached or scouted by like an org and like get your name out there.
Like, without Game Changers, like how many girls like would we see who are like they're literally 15-year-olds like waiting for the day that they're allowed to compete. Like, and I just feel like that's something that's like so cool. Then like, I don't know, you just give these girls time and like.
I think it takes a lot of pressure off us too. And like, don't get me wrong, like we're the best team we will be, and like we're gonna strive for that. But it does take some pressure off us, like knowing that like we can definitely trust the scene to kind of like perform and like do well and like in like co-ed tournaments. And we're not the only ones that like have to like kind of pull that weight for like the scene. But there's a lot of teams now that are pretty competitive that are playing in a lot of tournaments. And like even Shopify, like they're putting us like to our limit as well. And so it makes me have like a lot of faith in like women performances like in like co-ed events. It's not just us, like we have to be the ones always, but it's like multiple groups of like women. But also on the international scene, when it comes to the international Game Changers, like we'll have 2 teams that are strong to root for in there.
It's also really interesting, like coming from CS and comparing that scene to Valorant.
It's dead,
like,
bro.
Literally, in CS there was like maybe 1 female tournament every like 2 years, and that was it. And it was like 3 teams total. And if you were a girl in CS, you knew every other girl that played CS competitively because there was only 3 teams. Like, it was
like
not
20 girls total.
Literally, yeah, like maybe like 30, 40 girls in the competitive scene. And now, like coming to Valorant and seeing how much support there is for women's tournaments, and like there's literally free agent teams of girls who are taking like maps and series off of signed teams that I've never seen before, and it's like crazy because that would never happen in CS. So it's really insane that like there's free agent teams of like just pug teams that are taking series and like dropping maps to like these signed teams.
Sign Dart Monkeys. Sign my girl SK, please. Sign Dart Monkeys.
Yeah, I think Dart Monkeys has been doing really good and like performing well like consistently I think the last 2 Game Changers. And they take like multiple series off of signed teams. And it also shows that like signed teams need to like step up their game as well, because
100%.
like I feel like the work ethic is not there for a lot of these signed teams, and like just because they're signed, like they're like, oh, I'm signed now, like I can just chill. But in reality, like once they start losing to these like unsigned teams, it's like, okay, like the pressure is on. So hopefully they also like realize like, hey, I need to step up my game as well.
Let's see. The retakes? Oh, this charge lineup, yup. Oh man. They don't know about that one. They don't know the tech. Jazzy double satchel.
All the way in the back behind the smoke, she's flying through. It's been heard though.
I wonder how she did not hear me.
How would she? Okay, she's kind of unaware.
Mel comes out with the op. Tamura holding at default. It's a 2 versus 2. Both
God,
of
there's so
them
many
spotted
trades
towards Helen
happening.
default. It's a 1 versus 1 now.
leaves.
Clock is still ticking onto the spike, and Tamura plays it even smart. And
an
that
Owen
should be
Okay, she's kind of okay. Never mind.
the round coming in for Kasuga.
She could have just ran away, but she chose not to. I don't know. Why do people take 1v1s against Cat? That's my question.
That's really the question of this whole clip. Like, why would you take that 1v1 against Cat?
Yeah.
That's just like Cloud9 White 101 retake Haven A site. Like we
so many times.
dude, I think Haven is like the map that we have like just talked about our retakes over and over and over and over again, and that's just like an example of it working, I guess. You know, we have like the breach charge for Hell, we have like Smokes out, we have Jazzy satcheling out and fucking causing chaos while we clean it up.
pretty standard for
Pretty
us,
standard for
honestly.
us, yeah.
It looks crazy there, but like we've had it planned out for so long. We go into a server and talk about it for like an hour, I swear, like several times at this point. It's also not the same every time. Like there's like small details and like protocols where we all are on the same page and know like when to do that. So. Hi. Do you want to have to do the honors
I don't know
count?
what this round is.
Oh, okay, you're lying.
No, I don't.
This is the Benita playground.
Around.
They're tight.
Right, I kind of
They're
baited
tight.
Lexi here.
Players that cat
It's fine, I forgot.
Oh my god, yes, Kat.
Oh my god.
She's got the shorty, no. Still lands the shot though onto
What is KP doing?
And we're fighting back.
Okay.
Katsumi goes
That
to
wasn't
work
KP.
inside the
Oh, that
smoke
was
as
KP.
everybody else from Shop of Her Belly falls down.
Wow.
And man,
Okay.
Katsumi, deadly inside.
I don't know what they were doing.
Stop.
Cause like they're like going for some like cat split, but they smoked off door.
Oh, yeah, that's their smoke.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
pull out
okay.
my shorty to get into the smoke. I was like, oh, like if they push me, then like I like have them. But they start pushing. I think it was Alexis in
They're
the
sharp pushing
tree.
glass, yeah.
So I was like, okay, they're doing some weird like heaven loop-de-loop stuff. So I pull my gun back out, and then they start running through the smoke like after. So I think that I don't actually know. This was honestly on them. I have no idea what their strat was.
I think their strat probably was to go garden, and then there was like some miscommunication, and they're
got
like, okay, let's just go site because there's me and Bob are both in garden, so like, okay,
yeah, like
screw
oh, there's
this.
two there. Like let's just go.
Yeah, and they did not realize Katsumi would be holding down the door right there in the smoke.
Door gremlin.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, we have a lot of rounds like this though, where like we have one person to tree, and then I'm pivoting from like the like A main like line and like to switch.
They went like garden, right? But they like did it really badly.
Yeah, they like canceled.
It was like really, really bad. That was like so bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, whoever the last person was. Is it Benita?
It was Benita, yeah.
Okay, they know you're in the smoke and she's like walking into the smoke with her dart out, to be honest.
Now we're gonna be looking at some stats. We're looking at Jazzy versus Lori on Ascent. This was Ascent in the upper semifinals of the main event.
Okay, I think Jazzy had more ACS. I'm just gonna be biased 'cause I don't even remember Lori in this.
Jazzy always has more ACS than everyone on Ascent.
I think Jazzy had 343 ACS.
Yeah.
Wow!
I'm so surprised.
Wow, what a shot.
No, Jazzy match MVPs every Ascent game. I swear to God.
Okay,
Like-
maybe. Well, no, not in the main event.
This is the main event.
Usually.
No, this
In
is
our
upper semi.
scrims, in our what? Like
Not
what
in the finals, you mean?
In finals. In
Yeah.
finals.
Jazz also had a better.
We already know she had the better KD. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Do you guys actually remember what Lori did? Like, I don't remember anything.
That's what I'm
No,
gonna say.
Like, this is hard.
I didn't know they had a fade, but like
Guys,
Lori literally went
don't drag
negative.
Lori. She's like my sister.
Plus or minus? Is this like first kill, first death? Because I can just do the math.
Is it like matchup?
Your
Metal?
math skills
wow.
are slacking,
How?
we think.
Your math skills.
25,
How's it
10?
plus 10? She went 25 and 10. That's plus 15.
Oh, I thought if you compared like the differential between her
Oh,
kills and
between
Lori's
them.
kills.
oh,
That's why I did
okay,
plus that.
okay.
Girl, y'all not that dumb.
Plus 15, yeah.
Okay,
How
ADR.
much?
Jazzykins, come on, like this is unfair.
223 is insane.
That was my guess.
I have a
I'll go-
feeling Lori's headshot percentage is higher just because she has less kills. And
Ah, the Jazzy.
Okay. I'll go for like a 27%. No, that's too high. I'm
Bob,
sorry.
just say
18.
zero. It's
18, I take it
right.
back. 18%. No,
I'm
for Lori,
going-
for Lori.
I'm gonna go 28 for Jazz.
Okay, I was gonna say 27 for Jazz and 30 for Lori.
Damn.
Ooh, 33.
Oh my god, it was a diff. It was a Jazzy diff.
I don't think I've ever seen my headshot percentage higher than 30 though. I'm not even kidding.
This game it
Because
was.
I'm offing a lot, but
Yeah.
Ooh,
Me
my
versus Mel.
God.
Okay.
No, because we're giving in this. I look
No,
serious.
we look good.
I look like I'm judging someone hard.
First TSM.
This is gonna be hard, Kat.
This was on Breeze. This is TSM.
Wait, this is versus TSM?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Isn't
This is
this
gonna be Immortals.
this is the game where you went like 15-1, right?
Yeah. Is that a game?
So I think I had the higher ACS because I remember I got match MVP. I think it was like
I think it was Kat with the higher ACS too.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like 280 and you were gonna be 342.
I thought I had two.
Mentally, I was
No, I thought I
close.
was gonna be lower too because usually my ACS is lower, but
It's
No,
a
yeah.
controller diff.
Use a controller too.
yeah,
Controller
owned.
to controller.
Okay.
Oh my god. And then Katie, I think I think I had like 24 kills.
Yeah,
I think
but you
that's how the math
had
adds up.
no, but you had like your KD was better than mine, like the actual like
that what
plus,
it's
the
comparing?
plus minus, because you weren't like 15 and 1. Like you died like 4 times, I swear.
I died in defense, and then that's when you were pushing B. We were both pushing B. The thing is, like, we would be holding the same angle, and then you get 2. I'm like, let's fucking go. And then there's one
Yeah.
round where I went elbow, and you went lower, and you like got a 4K.
Yeah, no, I got a 4K.
We were literally just pushing through B every round and getting every kill. I think I might have a better KD, but you have more kills. Barely. Like,
Yeah, like
literally
you-
barely.
Yeah.
Let's skip this one.
Yeah, you had
Wow,
one
wait.
plus 1 more than me. That's crazy.
I mean, it's pretty close. Like, I
I
can't.
feel like Kat has a higher headshot percentage.
Okay, if I had to guess, it's literally 50.
I don't think it was 50.
50%.
It's probably more like
I'm gonna say
34 or something.
33.
No, it's gonna be 33 and 43. 33 for me and 43 for
You
Kat.
think so?
I'm gonna guess like
Maybe.
38
38.
For who, me or
for Kat.
I'm gonna say 33, 43.
40.
37 and 40.
Sheesh. Okay, if you gave someone this stat sheet and you didn't show the agents, like what did you think the agents would be?
Jet and Reyna.
Chamber, like
Literally.
No, it's only 2 controllers.
Spray. My headshot percentage is going down. It's going down after I just said that.
And I know why you said that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Cool. Like, I don't know, she's cool.
Are you just cool? Okay. Mel, I don't know. I don't know.
I like one clutch the whole series.
Cat.
Aww.
No, that's so true.
It was like, she had the Cat Brimstone lineup in the Discord photo.
That's
when
Yeah,
first joined.
I did have a Brimstone lineup as my Discord.
Do you
photo.
remember it?
No.
You don't even.
You don't remember
I told you,
the
no,
lineup?
it was on Fracture. Did you hear me in our Fracture game? I said, I don't have my Discord profile picture as my lineup anymore, so I don't know it.
So funny.
Jet. Sorry. That's not even an agent we play anymore.
Wow.
I mean, it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Ball.
What is balls?
Because I pictured a pearl and it's like a ball. I don't know.
We haven't played that map yet. We haven't even
No.
looked at it. We haven't even just, like,
Bait.
we haven't even
Yeah.
thought about that map yet.
I'm never getting that.
Oh no.
I'm never gonna.
One day.
Kill? I don't know. Yeah.
Wow, cock. Can't believe you would say that instead of
Oh,
elimination.
well,
That's crazy.
That's Nerf.
No.
I gotta change mine. I gotta change it. God, I don't even know. Like controller.
Just subtweeted cat. Shopify Rebellion. That's the whole name.
Cringe. Okay, I was thinking of lineups.
Wow, okay, why was my first thought Pit? Like a Viper. That
was my God.
Pit. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just finishing the sentence.
Chamber. I'm picking up Chamber now. Stole your role.
Oh my god.
Valorant competitive.
I gasped. I'm like, you're asking Kat this? She said Valorant competitive. Very smart individuals.
Love it there. We love them.
Plix.
Ooh. 0.004. Wait, yeah. 0.04. I think it's like the closest defuse we've gotten.
Is it actually?
Might have been.
I think it was the one with Lexi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Cringe. Cat.
What?
with your shorties in the smoke.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fair.
She's surprised.
Cat's
It's like okay, whatever. Us.
Period.
Yeah.
LG.
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 Percentage. I'm sorry.
Me.
Yup, that's a good one for it to land on. I'm not gonna lie.
Cloud9 store.
Use code 5Alexis at checkout for 5%
Let's go
off.
5 mil.
Gets
Be
me.
the Recon Phantom.
I was literally thinking Recon Phantom. I need to check my store today.
I already
actually.
bought all the skins. That I wanted.
Yeah, mine would be up deep. Like.
That I wanted.
I was gonna say
Mel.
me.
Us. Again.
Is this like just pronouns?
Yeah,
Literally.
literally.
You, us, them.
Goatkins.
Goatykins?
Goatykins.
Goatykins.
No, literally. Okay, yeah. My friends say Goatkins.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
That is really cute, actually.
I'm explaining that. Oh, I want an escape button. I want what?
It's called an Omen TP. Like, what do you mean?
No, that is not okay. You know, like Chamber Jet Reyna, they just have like a get out of jail free card. When are they adding a smokes agent that has a button like that?
Just speed up the Omen TP. Just
Omen. You're so right.
Just Omen to their size like nothing.
It was mostly like teasing at the fact that Chamber is a Sentinel, even though like he has like the token like duelist ability of literally getting away for free. And I was like, when is it my turn to have like an off-roll role like agent?
It's Jet. Jet throws smokes, you know that, right?
Yeah, Jet has smokes. You're
Jet's
so
a
right.
controller.
You're so right. Like I'm gonna play Jet on every
What
map
about
now.
Brim?
Just
He's
stim
got
away.
smokes. Yeah, he got stim.
Just Stim Beacon. Just Stim Beacon. I think, well, it is. But that's just when like the real demons come out, and like not the good kind, like not the people who are good at the game.
The ones from hell.
Yeah, the ones who don't talk and then throw intentionally.
Their moms are sleeping. Like, you can't blame them.
No,
Like,
like
their moms are
they're
asleep.
no, literally, they're like kids who like can't wake up their parents.
Yeah.
I mean, what I said is honestly facts because, like, I think you were saying earlier, like in CS, the women's team was you could count it on a clock. Like, there's 12 girls max. Like, joking like aside, it's like 30 people max. But in Valorant, there's just so many girls that play, and I feel like outside like the competitive side, like in ranked too, like having these girls like pop off, I think it's super valid. Because I don't think like there was never that like aimer culture in CS for girls, and I feel like you could name like 5 girls that are very like aim heavy, like very mech dependent. Not saying like they're bad players. I just mean like when you think of them, you think of like how cracked they are mechanically, right? I think that's like completely new. And even in like Fortnite and other games I've like played, that's just not a thing, like at all.
Okay, unironically was doing that. Me and Mel, and pretty much everybody kind of got a Southern accent. For literally the first week, the full qualifier, we were only talking Southern accents, and it was not good. Like, me and Mel created a pact to start like having a code word, and it was like New Hampshire. To stop talking the Southern accent because we physically could not stop. Like, we just could not do it.
That's a really good one.
No, it started as a joke, but then we just kept talking in a Southern accent, just like in our normal conversations all the time. It actually
my
got so
thoughts
bad.
became Southern. Like, I was thinking in a Southern accent. I'm not kidding. And then one day, I think it was like the day the main event started, or like the day the qualifier ended, it literally just disappeared, and we never did it again. And we have no idea what happened, but we like refused to do it now.
Like it was just coming out of if I start like this, it will never stop, I swear.
I was just preparing for us to go to Texas. Yeah, like, what can I say?
Lexi, come on, join us. It's not too late.
I refuse. I literally refuse.
No, I had to stop it, or actually it'll snowball again.
Okay, every time we win, I'm toxic, and I have no shame. Every single time. I don't remember what I tweeted last time, but it was kind of the same sort of vibe. But they did try. They thought they would win. They were up 9-3, 10-4. They did try, but we're just like the comeback gods. Like, that's just all that means. Like, they really did try, but they failed. So I don't know. What is that? Oh my god!
This is so cute.
It's so smart.
That is so cute.
Did I put it on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here goes the thingy.
Malfunctions.
I've never touched one of those before.
You just put it on the
Really?
top.
Here. Oh, this is the front, right? Pretty
Girl, shouldn't you know?
Girl, I don't know.
Wow. Congratulations, Kim.
Kind of tight.
You did
You're
it.
so you have a 4.0, right?
Oh yeah, like we do that in Canada. No, we don't do that.
You don't have a GPA?
No,
Wait, what?
I don't think we do. Well, we don't count it like that. It's just whoever has like above like an 80 or some shit.
Girl, Canada's so easy.
Oh my god, I
In
didn't
Canada
write,
it
I didn't
is.
even write a speech. I want to say thank you to you guys. I love you guys. And my hat is falling. Your cat, you can hold it. I want to thank you to the fans for following in our journey. Thank you to the C9 crew for setting this up. And
Thank you to AT&T.
Thank you AT&T for sponsoring my graduation.
thank you AT&T so much. We love you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really grateful for a lot of things. Let's go, Jazzy. Let's go.
Thank you guys for watching The Nines presented by AT&T, and